All right, are you ready for our final problem? Let's do it. A, B, and C are traveling along a circular track. A travels 80 meters per minute. So what do we know right now? We know that there's a circular track and the entire track is 400 meters. And we know each of the speeds of these three people, A, B, and C. So A travels 80 meters per minute, B travels 120 meters per minute, and C travels 70 meters per minute. So if an entire track measures 400 meters and they start towards the same direction at the same time at the same point, how many minutes will it take for them to arrive at the starting point at the same time? So first, what are we looking for? So because we're doing GCF and LCM, and especially LCM for these last two problems, problem 3 and 4, we're looking at same times or same amounts. We're looking for a lot of sames, especially when their speeds are different. So, if you think about it, once these three people both start, running up the same direction, the fastest person is going to be in the lead, right? And the slowest person is going to be trailing behind. So basically, we're trying to find a time, for them to meet at that point. So if they're going to meet at that point, they're going to run a certain multiples of 400. So let's first think about how many minutes it will take for each of them to run one lap. So 400 divided by 80 for A. 80 is the speed of A. That's 5 minutes. Now 400 divided by 120. And for that, the best we can do is 10/3 of a minute. And after simplifying for C, we have 40 over 7 minutes. Now we're going to have to find the LCM of these numbers. So LCM of 5, 10/3, and 40 over 7. Now this is the hard part because we don't know yet how to do fractions. So here's how you do it. Actually, you want whole numbers, right? So you would first separate the denominators with the numerators. And if you come to think of it, 5 is really a fraction. 5 whole, so 5 over 1. So that equals 5, 10, and 40. So the LCM of 5, 10, and 40 over 1, 3, and 7. So 40 is both 5 and 10's multiple already. So 40. And 1, 3, and 7. We are looking for their greatest common factor. Their greatest common factor, because them being all prime numbers, well, 1 isn't prime, but, 1 doesn't have any other factors, is 1. So 40 over 1. So how many minutes will it take for them to arrive at the starting point at the same time? It would take them 40 minutes.